Good morning. This is Pastor Ernie Lewis from the Blue Point Church in Sisney, Illinois, with your thoughts for Monday. Today, we commemorate Memorial Day. This day was originally set aside in 1868 to remember all those who had died during the Civil War. It has traditionally, since then, become a day when we remember anyone who has died in a war, given their life for our protection and for our freedoms. It's also known as Decoration Day to many, generally whenever we honor anyone who has passed away, and we decorate their graves to remember them. Well, as I think of this holiday, I'm reminded of 1 Samuel chapter 7. The Israelites in that passage were scared. Their enemies, the lords of the Philistines, had gathered together to attack them. And when they heard this word, the Israelites were frightened. They went to Samuel, their religious leader, and they said, please pray that God would protect us or even deliver us from this. So Samuel took an offering, a sacrifice, brought it to God, and he prayed that God would deliver his people from the enemy. And when the Philistines drew near to Israel, ready to attack, God brought a great thunder that not only startled them, but confused them. And the Israelites went out and attacked them, even pursued them for some distance, chasing them away. And at that point, Samuel decided that he would set up a remembrance. In 1 Samuel chapter 7 and verse 12, the Bible says, Then Samuel took a stone, and he set it up between Mizpah and Shin, and he called its name Ebenezer, saying, Thus far the Lord has helped us. And Ebenezer is a remembrance. Perhaps you have sang the song before, Here I raise mine Ebenezer. The remembrance was that the Lord had helped them. If we honor those who have given their lives in our country today to protect our freedoms, we're raising an Ebenezer, a remembrance. And when Samuel set up that stone, he said, Thus far, the Lord has helped us. We should also be thankful today and recognize for God's protection and God's care for us and his intervention for our nation over the many years now. As a matter of fact, a part of what God has done in protecting us is using those brave men and women who have gone before us and fought to protect us, many of them giving the ultimate sacrifice for our freedoms. So as we remember them today as a nation, we remember what a rich history we have in trusting God. Last year, we took a tour of Boston and were reminded of several points there where brave Christian men stood on principles of religious freedom and brought our nation to where it is today. As we remember these things, we raise an Ebenezer, a remembrance. God has been faithful. And I trust not only will we remember that today, but we will pledge to trust in him for our future.